Hey friends, okay, so today's video, I'm going to share with you some ideas on how to set up a guest room. I know a lot of people are going to be having company over for the holidays, and so these are some ideas that might help you to make your guests feel more comfortable. So I just had one of my best friends come and visit, and I thought this would be a really fun video to do. It was so fun to set up the room and get it ready for her. I love hosting, and so I wanted to share with you some ideas that I had that might help you. We don't have a big house, and so I think that it's important to kind of give your guests the most beautiful room in the house, or most beautiful bedroom. Obviously not the master bedroom, but the next best bedroom, and also the size of the bed. So this is a full-size bed, and that's the biggest bed that we have for the kids. We have 4 bedrooms all together, and so this is the nicest one and the easiest to clean up because all of our toys are downstairs, and so it was just really pretty easy to kind of make this room the guest room. So let me share with you what I did to make my guests feel comfortable after a long day of traveling. They came here and I feel like they felt really comfortable and rested. So the first thing is to obviously have a bed that is big enough for them. Obviously if you only have a single bed, that's fine. Just make sure you have clean sheets on there, have bedding that they can kind of layer so that they're not freezing cold at night, and always have an extra blanket for them to have so that if they're still not warm in the middle of the night, they can put that blanket on. Make sure that you share that with them, that this blanket is just if you're not, warm enough at night. So I just always drape mine over the chair so they know, it's out of the way, but if you get cold, here's your blanket. Okay, so the next one is to have fresh towels. I give them 2 because you never know. I always use 2 for showering, and so that is something that I like to have. So whatever you like, maybe give that to your guests. Also, something else to have on the bed is have lots of pillows. So kind of layer the pillows. We have 5 pillows on this bed, and I have different sizes. So I have big fluffy ones, I have thin ones, and everything in between, because everybody is very different when they sleep. And I don't know if you've ever been to a house where the pillows just are not making it, like they're really hard to sleep on. So that way there's a variety. And so I usually have like 2 bigger pillows in the back, and then the thinner pillows in the front, and then like the decorative pillows up front. So that's something that you could do too. And then I always try to have the prettiest sheets as well so that they just feel comfortable and cozy. Okay, something else you could do is have a chair for them. So I have this chair here that they can sit on and relax if they want to. They might need to go to their room to decompress. That is totally fine, whatever they need. But I have this chair for them to sit on, and then there's a blanket right there that I just kind of draped over in case they get cold in the middle of the night. That is where they will have their blanket. All right, the next thing is to have all of your surfaces decluttered. There's a little bit here and there, but like nothing that is overwhelming. And this long one, they could always put their suitcase on that if they need to, and they just have like this open space that is just welcoming, lets them know, hey, you can use this space if you need to. All right, something else you might want to do is have some hanging space for your guests. Ours is pretty full. Our closet is very full. We have 2 little girls with lots of dresses in there. And so we have this hook on the back of the door that anybody can put towels, they can put their dresses on there, or whatever they need, a robe, they can put it on back there. Make sure you share that with them. Let them know if they have anything that needs to be hung up, like they can just use these hooks right here. And then you can just provide them the hangers if they need to. So that's something too to keep in mind, that they might have something they need to hang up. Have hanging space. Okay, and then I also have, it's kind of like the command center. So it has a whole bunch of things that they might have, kind of the fun table is what I would call it. And what you would put on there is just like a bunch of little goodies that they can keep or use while they're here. All right, so the first thing I would say is to have a Bible, right? Like I feel like a lot of people forget their devotionals or their Bible, and so if they're like me, I love to pray first thing in the morning. So they could, especially if they wake up super early and nobody's up, I feel like people kind of get lost and they're like, what do I do? And so this way you could have a Bible for them in case they wanted to do morning or night prayer. And also depending on who comes, have a couple books ready. Like maybe they might like interior design. I have this Shay McGee, like Studio McGee. I love her style, but her book is like kind of fascinating and stuff. So anyway, I have that. I could put that next to their table if they wanted to, or you could just put it on the goodie table. And then you could just put some magazines also there. So I have Magnolia, so I love Joanna Gaines, so that might be a good one, especially if girlfriend coming, and then Better Homes and Garden as well. So they have like some options to read if they are looking. Of course, this is like if I was having a girlfriend over and she loved interior designing and cooking like I do, she would love that. Okay, something else to keep in mind is you might want to have a bathroom near the guest room. That way if they have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, it's super easy for them. Also having a shower or something like that. And then in the shower have, you know, the shampoo, the conditioner, and soap, all of that. So, and let them know, hey, there's plenty of shampoo and soap and conditioner in the bathroom, help yourself. And then also make sure that with the towels you have a washcloth so they can always use that. So something else to have on the goodie table is the Wi-Fi code. I made this one up, so don't worry, I'm not giving anyone my code, but pretty much you want to just have it maybe on some pretty paper and you just put it on the goodie table so they know that they can log in anytime. They don't even have to ask. Okay, and then I have this box full of goodies. Pretty much I have some toothbrushes because sometimes people forget toothbrushes and they're really embarrassed to ask. And then a little thing of toothpaste. I also have water, so about a water a night. So if they're staying 3 nights, I have 3 bottles of water. If they were gonna stay 3 nights, and you could always check to see if they've used those and then just give them more if they want to, or you could give them 2 bottles of water. I also have nuts because some people might want some protein. And then I also have yummy goodies. So if they want to have some treats at night, you know, I just want to make them feel as comfortable as they can. And then I have these little Bobos. My kids love those. So just have some treats that you think that they might like. All right, something else to have is a phone cord. So if they have like their phone, they might have forgotten. I forget all the time my phone cord. So you could just put it on there in case they need it. But like if you know they have an iPhone or whatever it is, if you have that cord, you can put it out for them to use. And then if they're Catholic and they stay with us, I always have a rosary at hand. So, you know, if they're having a hard time falling asleep or whatever, they might want their rosary. I always sleep with my rosary, but sometimes I forget my rosary. And so these are just things that I would appreciate, you know, if I was staying at somebody's house. Okay, and like I said, they have lots of different surfaces. So like I said, I have this is like a little toy box, and it's great for like putting your big purse or bag or backpack on it. So it's really close. Like I said, declutter all of the surfaces. You can have a picture or 2 up, but maybe just like keep it to that. Be as minimal as you can. I like that on this bed, in case there are 2 people coming, there are 2 sides that you can get on, so it's not against the wall, so it's easy to get in and out of bed. And then on both sides I have lamps, and that's just obviously easier for people as well. And so anyway, so those are my ideas. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that if you're having guests over, that you have so much fun hosting them and kind of inviting them, making them feel comfortable in your home. I know for me, I love hosting and I love sharing with people my home and my family and the way we do things and all of that. So I thought I would just share that with you. So anyway, until next time, I will see you all later. God bless. Bye.